They were not minor, they were major. I think the very first was tuberculosis. It was bad. It was very, very fast, the result was, which in allopathy also, they take a longer period, I believe, I think 9 months or something. But this was very fast. So if people say this doesn't work fast, I would say no. It really works magic. And always for anything, small, big, whatever we have, we immediately know where to go. So it has always been like a miraculous healing. You don't have to think and doubt कि ठीक होगा कि नहीं होगा. हाँ बस डॉक्टर के पास जाना है, नहीं भी आ सकते हैं तो फ़ोन कर दिया. Phone and then the medicine is there, and it's just that way.
The name of our clinic is Healing Temple. Many years ago, I was just sitting one day morning at the breakfast table and this word came to me. I think our clinic should be called Healing Temple. So I called the designer and a lawyer and asked, can I name this? So then they gave us the name Heal in Temple. And it's not G, Heal in Temple. And that's when I got the logo made and then we started our clinic. So this was from the concept that in the earlier time when people were sick, they used to go to a particular temple, stay there a few days, and in the presence of the healers, and sometimes even in the subtle region there are angels and fairies and devas who also participate in the process of healing an individual, and then they would come home fully healed. So I thought even the clinic that we run is pretty much like Healing Temple. Often patients come here, they sit and they're waiting for their turn to come, and they already feel better. They start breathing better. They just tell me there's something calm about this clinic. It's so peaceful, it's quiet. It's such an unusual place because the entire clinic has that energy. It has that feel that's created.
लेकिन आपके इसमें एक मुझे बात, जैसे गेट में एंट्रेंस किया तो उसी से मुझे इतनी शांति, एक अलग तरह की अनुभूति लग रही है. एक बहुत पीसफुल और एक बहुत एक पॉजिटिव एनर्जी. ऐसा सच्ची में हीलिंग टेम्पल जो आपने जो हॉस्पिटल का नाम दिया है ना, तो सच्ची में यहाँ पे आने के बाद जैसे सभी लोग हील हो जाते हैं, उसके अंदर की जो निगेटिव एनर्जी है वो पूरी चली जाती है और एक पॉजिटिव एनर्जी भर जाती है और एक असीम शांति का एक अनुभव यहाँ पे हो रहा है.
यहाँ पे सब अलग ही है, मतलब जो बाहर नहीं होता है वो सब इधर है और इंटरेस्ट आता है काम करने के. सब फ्लावर्स रेमेडी होते हैं, सब सीखने के लिए भी मिलता है.
अच्छा, मुझे ऐसा लगा नहीं मैं यहाँ पे काम कर रही हूँ, मतलब मैं यहाँ पे इतने उनकी बेटी जैसे ही रह रही हूँ, अपना घर समझ के 17 सालों से.
हम लोग जब भी देखते हैं, जब भी पेशेंट आते हैं तभी उनका मूड इतना अच्छा नहीं रहता है, लेकिन जब भी उनको डॉक्टर ट्रीट करते हैं उसके बाद उनका मूड बहुत फ्रेश और हैप्पीली उन लोग यहाँ से चली जाए.
मैं भरोसा करती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे उसका रिजल्ट मिला है ना, विश्वास हो गया. अभी मेरे बच्चे को बोला कि देखो मैं कभी हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट हो गई, पर आप डॉक्टर अतुल शाह को हॉस्पिटल में बुलाना, वो जो बोलेगा वो मैं दवाई खाऊंगी.
क्योंकि मैं एट द एज 78 मैं पहले भी ठीक था, मुझे इतना ठीक तो नहीं था, पर इनके टच में आने के बाद मैं थोड़ी एक्टिवनेस मेरी ठीक अच्छी है. क्योंकि इनकी सबसे बड़ी इच्छा होती है कि मेरा पेशेंट अभी कभी ठीक हो जाए. तो मेरे तो काफ़ी आराम है. मैं क्या, मेरी वाइफ, मेरी बहू, मेरे बच्चे सब दवाई ले जाते हैं इनसे.
I am a believer that if you throw challenge at doctor like Dr. Atul Shah, he will find the remedies.
और मैं तो कभी नहीं भूल पाऊंगी मैडम को. सच्ची में मैं बहुत ही कृतज्ञ हूँ मैडम आपकी तरफ से. यानी मेरा जो है ना, मेरा बेटा आपने अच्छा कर दिया ना, ये बहुत पैसे की बात नहीं है उनको लगता है, लेकिन मेरे लिए पैसे से ज़्यादा वो था, क्योंकि आज उसके पापा नहीं है, उसके भरोसे मैं हूँ.
Even if the remedies are taken mistakenly by the person of any age groups, it has no side effects. Nature has many answers to learn from life. How nature heals us, communicates with us, taking clue from nature, what and how it can heal.
For the side effects of medicines, so for every Western trained doctor, let me tell you, there is no ingredient here, so you are not going to have any side effect for sure. That is guaranteed. and also nobody else is hurt in this process of treating.
Whenever I recommend to people, I say, look, it's very safe. There's no overdosage in it. If it doesn't help you, it will not harm you. So it's very safe.
फ्लावर्स का नेचर का मदर नेचर का कोई साइड इफेक्ट हो ही नहीं सकता. ठीक है, मदर सिर्फ देना जानती है. ठीक है, तो उसका साइड इफेक्ट कैसे हो सकता है? मदर अपने बच्चों को कैसे हार्म कर सकती है? मदर कांट हार्म देयर ओन चिल्ड्रंस.
फिर ऐसा कोई है नहीं कि आपको पानी की ही ज़रूर पड़े. आप इजीली कभी भी, इजी है कि किधर भी आप रहते हो तो वो पील निकाल के आप ले सकते हो. बच्चों को भी मतलब कन्विंस नहीं करना पड़ता है क्योंकि इतना मीठा टेस्ट है पील का, तो कुछ भी मतलब ऐसा डिफ़िकल्ट नहीं है.
It's natural, and nature knows how to heal and help. We can learn a lot of things from nature. It's magical.
So I always knew there were a lot of other options out there in nature that could help us. I always learned from my companion animals. They never depended on any kind of medicines to live. So if they can do it in the wild, they can do it in other places. Why can't we do it? So my reliance and my love for anything that is in nature is what took me to flower therapy.
Physicians treat, but nature heals. Nature itself is the best physician. Nature healing force within each of us is the greatest force in getting well. Whereas flower remedies cuts down the side effects of other medications and therapies like radio and chemotherapy.
And we have tried all the vaccine cleansing remedy. Especially people who are affected by vaccination, we are giving that as a first one, then only we are giving the remedy. So the remedy works in a good way.
And it's very much giving. It loves to give so many extra benefits.
जाते हैं कि भाई चलो ठीक है, हमें बुखार आया है या फिर कफ हुआ है या कोई एलर्जी हुई है, ठीक, हम फ्लावर रेमेडीज लेते हैं स्पेशल उस प्रॉब्लम के लिए जो हमें क्रिएट हुई है. लेकिन फ्लावर रेमेडीज हमारे बॉडी के अंदर जाती है तो उसके अलावा सर्दी है, खांसी है या छोटी मोटी प्रॉब्लम्स हुई है, उसके अलावा शरीर के कई अंगों पर इस तरह से असर करती है जैसे वो एक रिन्यू कर लेती है. साथ में वो जो उसका असर होता है, हमें एक खिलने का मौका मिलते जाता है. जब भी हम फ्लावर रेमेडीज लेते हैं, प्रसन्न होना चालू हो जाते हैं.
While treating any health conditions, flower remedies make a person mentally clear, emotionally stable, and gives them a stronger immunity.
I think, like it's been said, it works with your brain center. So the minute you're gonna, it's like pumping your brain center with positive things, obviously you're also gonna start feeling positive. And that also has a reflex in how you feel in general, like with your body, So it doesn't necessarily like go into your knee and like it didn't really regenerate cartilage for me. But somewhere in there, it gave me the strength to kind of take care of it. And by also the positive state of mind.
एंग्जाइटी कम हो जाती है उससे, एंग्जाइटी कम हो जाती है और ऐसे जैसे बार बार से टेंशन होता है या गुस्सा आता है, वो भी एकदम रिलैक्स हो जाता है माइंड उससे.
एनर्जी लेवल्स बहुत बढ़ती है, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है. बिकॉज मैं कभी भी इतनी शांति से सो नहीं पाया था बहुत सालों से. फ्लावर्स हैव द पोटेंशियल्स टू गिव यू द बेस्ट एनर्जी. आप सोचो एक फ्लावर का प्रेजेंस आपको सूदिंग कर सकता है, तो उसकी पावर, उसकी एनर्जी आपका क्या चेंज कर सकती है. एंड इंडिया इज़ नॉट द ओनली कंट्री जहाँ फ्लावर रेमेडी पे लोग विश्वास कर रहे हैं या फ्लावर रेमेडी ले रहे हैं. हमारे डॉक्टर्स ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया कि वेस्टर्न फ्लावर्स को छोड़ के जो इंडिया में फ्लावर्स है, बिकॉज इंडिया इज़ अ फ्लावर रिच नेशन, इन फ्लावर्स पर रिसर्च करके बहुत अच्छा काम किया है.
It's used all around the world, from UK, America, Europe, almost everywhere.
Nowadays, there is a problem with COVID-19 and some other viral infections. And these flower remedies will really work very well to boost up the immune system. Okay, so and it has given some wonderful results. Immune system boosting is very important, in fact, in any diseases, but particularly viral or bacterial infection. If we boost up the immune system with the help of flower remedies, we get a very encouraging results.
मैंने 2 वजह से फ्लावर रेमेडीज ट्राई की. एक तो ड्यूरिंग कोरोना के दरमियान लोगों की जनरली शुगर बहुत बढ़ जाती थी और इम्यूनिटी की भी ज़रूरत थी. तो मैंने डॉक्टर अतुल शाह से फ्लावर रेमेडीज़ का द्वारा इन्फ्यूज़ की गई हुई दवा ली, जिसके वजह से मेरा शुगर लेवल जो लोगों के बहुत बढ़ जाते थे, 300-400 लेवल तक पहुंच जाती थी, वो मेरी बिल्कुल अंडर कंट्रोल रही थी. एंड दैट वाज प्योरली बिकॉज ऑफ द फ्लावर रेमेडी that could it remain during the corona, the tough time, under control, and my corona level also subsided within 4 to 5 days. The level has come down.
And he got COVID. I mean, once everybody has to get, and he was okay in 1.5 days. And we just continued with that cold and fever medicine, and he was okay.
During pandemic, what happened that we all started working from home. And that's where I was so habituated of not stepping outside, and I developed anxiety of going outside, because whenever I used to step outside, I used to feel that I would get COVID. Someone recommended me about flower remedies, and that's how I got to know about it. I started taking precisely for this anxiety issues. I took it for almost 2-3 months, and I was literally seeing a lot of changes. So I was not able to step out of home without a bottle of water. I wasn't having anxiety that any point of time I would have this anxiety attack and I would be on road. And I used to always carry a water bottle. After 2-3 months, I was stepping outside home without water bottle, without any pills. I was not having my SOS medicines. And it was actually gave me back my confidence, which I had before COVID.
We also have flower remedies for prevention, because we believe that prevention is better than cure. So why not learn how to remain healthy by using some of the flower remedies, which definitely work very well for prevention of various diseases.
પ્રોટેક્શન માટે સરની જે બનાવેલી દવા અમે સ્ટાર્ટિંગમાં સરે કીધું તું જ્યારે પ્રોટેક્શનની દવા બની ગઈ ત્યારે તો એ દવા બી અમે લીધી સર પાસેથી, અને અમને વિશ્વાસ સર માથે એટલો બંધાયેલો હતો કે અમને ખ્યાલ જ છે કે અમને કાંઈ જ નથી થવાનું. જ્યારે બધા ડરતા હતા, થોડી શરદી થઈ, ખાંસી થઈ, બધા ટેસ્ટ કરાવવા જતા હતા, અમે એ કોઈ દિવસ એ અનુભવ થયો જ નહીં. નોર્મલ આપણે સમય ચેન્જ થાય, મોસમ ચેન્જ થાય તો થોડું ઘણી શરદી ખાંસી બધાને થતી હોય, તાવ વગર થતું હોય, એ ચીજ બી અમને ઉલટી કોરોના કાળમાં થઈ જ નહીં. જે ડર હતો બધાને એ ડર અમને સરના ભરોસે અમને એ ડર હતો જ નહીં. અમને નહીં, સરની દવાઓ અમે લીધી, વેક્સિનેશન લીધા, એનામાં બી અમને બીજાને બધી તકલીફો થઈ, એ અમને કોઈ દિવસ તકલીફ ન થઈ.
Flowers are symbol of fertilization and new creativity. It brings forth new entity on the planet. Flower remedies help human beings not only to conceive, but also to have a comfortable pregnancy and a smooth birthing process.
During my pregnancy, so from starting from 3rd month only, तो तभी से ही डॉक्टर ने मेरा ट्रीटमेंट चालू किया था. मतलब बाहर से भी मेरे मेडिसिन चालू थे और वो भी मुझे फ्लावर रेमेडी का मेडिसिन वगैरह देते थे. और बिल्कुल भी नहीं मुझे मतलब ऐसा कुछ डिलीवरी पेन एंड ऑल, ऐसा प्रेगनेंसी के टाइम पे मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम भी नहीं हुआ, कुछ नहीं. और मेरे ट्विंस हैं, आई हैव डिलीवर्ड ट्विंस बेबी, अ बॉय एंड अ गर्ल.
मेरी प्रेगनेंसी में भी यूज़ किए हैं. स्टार्टिंग से लेके एंड तक मैंने बाहर का एक भी मेडिसिन नहीं खाया है. सर का ही मेडिसिन से पूरा 9 मंथ तक वही खाया है. मेरे प्रेगनेंसी बहुत अच्छा हुआ है, एकदम नॉर्मल, बच्चा भी एकदम नॉर्मल हुआ है. पूरा 9 मंथ तक मेडिसिन लिए है और उसके बाद भी मैंने कंटिन्यू किया. जो अपने आफ्टर प्रेगनेंसी के बाद भी मैंने मेडिसिन लिए.
जैसा डिलीवरी के टाइम पे मोस्टली वुमेंस को पेन वगैरह होता है, लेबर पेन एंड ऑल, तो मुझे किसी तरह का ऐसा पेन वगैरह कुछ ज़्यादा ऐसा हुआ नहीं, नॉर्मल जो स्टमक पेन होता है बस उतना ही था। और नॉर्मल डिलीवरी हुई है मेरी, सीजरिंग एंड ऑल कुछ ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं हुआ है, मेरी नॉर्मल डिलीवरी हुई है।
मुझे बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ है, जो भी प्रेगनेंसी में कुछ भी ऐसा वॉमिटिंग होता है कोई लोगों को, मुझे बिल्कुल एक ही वॉमिटिंग नहीं हुआ है उसमें, पूरा एकदम नॉर्मल में थी, ऐसे लगता ही नहीं था मैं ऐसे हूँ करके। और लास्ट दिन तक मैंने काम किया है, और लास्ट दिन में मैं प्रेगनेंसी हॉस्पिटल में चली गई एकदम, ऐसा कुछ भी आराम नहीं, कुछ भी एकदम काम करके ही रह गई सर का मेडिसिन से।
और मैं एकदम एनर्जेटिक ही थी, मतलब मैं बेबीज़ होने के बाद आफ्टर 10 to 15 मिनट्स के बाद मैं खुद उठ के मैं मेरे बेबीज़ के पास उनके वार्ड में जाके उनको मिल के भी आई थी। तो मतलब सब वो डॉक्टर भी मुझे बोल रहे थे कि वो हॉस्पिटल के कि अरे मतलब क्या है, अब भी तो आप ऐसे कैसे यहाँ पे उठ के आए, आपको चक्कर वगैरह आ जाएगा, आप गिर जाओगे। मैं बोली मुझे कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है, मैं एकदम ऑल ओके हूँ।
Even works for those having difficulties during pregnancy.
Second child is a real miracle for me. मीन्स मेरे बेटे फर्स्ट सन के बाद मेरा कुछ एकदम प्रॉब्लम हो गया था बॉडी में, तो उसकी वजह से मुझे सेकंड इश्यू चाहिए था, तो उसकी वजह से मैंने फ्लावर रेमेडी चालू की। तो वो फ्लावर रेमेडी जब मैंने चालू की तो 2-3 महीने के बाद आई कंसीव्ड वेरी नाइसली एंड मेरा बेटा भी एकदम हेल्दी आया था, एंड दैट टू माई डिलीवरी वॉज नॉर्मल।
I went to one India's topmost gynecologist. So, wherein she has detected that in one of my tubes, fallopian tubes, there is blockage. So, she has suggested me to go for laparoscopy surgery and to see that whether the tube is, how much the tube is blocked, and whether the second fallopian tube is also blocked. We were supposed to do the laparoscopy in the month of March. But meanwhile, Mrs. More met us, and she introduced me with Atul Shah sir, and I started that medicines immediately, I think after 2 to 3 days. And when I did this test, it was March 7th or before 2 to 3 days, 4th or 5th March. And same month I conceived. And after 2 months, when they do after 10 weeks, they do the sonography from above. So the sonography, the radiologist told me that you are having twins. So I was literally I was crying. I was expecting for one child, and I conceived with my twins. The moment was very unbelievable. My whole family was very happy. उसके बाद भी 1 year मेरा feeding, because of my feeding, because doctor had said, because I had twins, so doctor has suggested you only have to feed, you cannot means at least 6 months, but luckily I feed them 10 months and without any supplement.
During the breastfeeding time, maybe mother gets less milk or no milk at all. Such times, flower remedies help to improve breastfeeding for such mothers.
About 2 years दोनों बच्चों को मैंने ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग किया है, about 2 years, और मतलब प्रॉपरली उनको मैं ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग करती थी।
And because children are introduced to flower energies at a young age, it has been observed that they turn out to be smarter and more intelligent.
My entire family are very what I say, मतलब सब लोग बहुत खुश है, because उन लोग ने जो medicines लिया उसकी वजह से मतलब their brain is much more like that. They are not like 2.5 year kid, they are like 5 years, मतलब almost double. Whatever you say only once, they will listen to that and they will say that. Means the grasping power is unexpected, and they are like Dr. Atul Shah had said that they will be like Gunda only, and they have become like that only. Yes, and my medicines are so powerful that means their grasping power and the memory will be very sharp, and touch wood, it's like that only.
वो बहुत होशियार है, और ही इज वेरी मैच्योर, यू कैन से। एकदम मैच्योर है, मीन्स अपने एज के हिसाब से बहुत मैच्योर है, और उसकी मीन्स सब फील्ड में पढ़ाई में सब में अच्छा है, मगर थोड़ा चाइल्डिश तो सब लोग बच्चे होते ही है वैसे तो। उसने पूरी लाइफ अपनी एजुकेशन लाइफ, कभी मेरे बेटे 80% से नीचे नहीं आए, कभी भी नहीं, अप टू फर्स्ट टू SSC कोई 80% से नीचे ना आए। मीन्स दैट ऑल्सो इज़ अ बिग बेनिफिट फॉर हिम मेडिसिन करने के बाद।
Exam time can be quite stressful for students. They can be nervous. They may have less confidence. They may not have mental clarity. At such times, Flower Remedies help students to prepare for their exams with better efficiency.
How old are you? I'm 21 years old. Well, 21 is running. I'm in CA final right now. I have taken medicine when I was in 10th. Actually, that time I was quite depressed because that was my first board exams. So, like, I was quite depressed how my paper is going to, what I'm going to do. I want to achieve some good marks and good percentage in that exam. So, like, my father contacted Dr. Atul Shah, and he has given me some medicine of memory and confidence and everything. And I've taken that medicine for 3 months, January to March. In March, I have my exam. So, like, in January, I was quite depressed. I was, like, literally crying what to do. I don't know anything. I know, but I don't have confidence, like, what will I do? So, I've taken the medicine within, like, 15, 20 days, and yeah, 1 month, like, you can take. By the mid of February, I was, like, quite confident, I'm going to do. And the day when I was going for the exam, that day, like, earlier I was used to give my exams, like school exams only. That time also I used to cry what I'm going to do. I don't know how my paper is going to be. But that time my board exam was there, for which I was like 3 months back. I was quite depressed regarding that. Like that day when I was going for my board exam, I remember the day. It was like 10 o'clock my exam was, and I was in boarding school. So we used to leave for examination hall at 9 o'clock. So in the morning I got up at around say 8 o'clock. I got freshened up, everything. Like I was quite confident, today I'm going to crack the paper. And that was my maths paper, I remember. And the paper was like, I got 100 out of 100 in that paper. Wow. And the same happened, the same story repeated in the 12th also. But in 10th, 91%, and in 12th, 89.8.
Surabhi Agarwal is successful today because of her hard work, intelligence and focus. Flower Remedies helped her to remain calm and face exam fear. It has been this many years. Today, she is a chartered accountant residing in the Middle East and giving flower remedies to her child.
In addition to this, I have taken this remedy 2 times. One is for my kid. So now I have a kid and he is like 1.5 years old. And I took those medicines till the time he completed 1 year. So I started when he was like 4 months, and I took it till he was 1 year. And let me tell you, his teething, his age of teething, his age of the big changes that happens in initial months of your life went so smooth that I never been to a doctor during that.
It works for all students. Even if you take help from in between or during exams, it will still benefit them.
I have given student kit formula to a child. It not only, she has given 3 formulas in that. Apart from that, we are seeing a lot of change in the child. Child becomes obedient. Child becomes more listening. So that and all is a miraculous change the parents see in the child. The child who is always rebellious, especially because of the corona season, most of the children are addicted to the gadget. And now, because of the gadget addiction, they feel they get the rebellious character when they talk to the parents. If the parent says something, they say no. The Google is attracting them much more than the parents. So all that we are seeing, there is a change is happening. The child is also using the things wisely, not just going into the indulgence of the gadget. That I'm seeing.